Hey there, I am Pam Pryor, and I help six-figure entrepreneurs find the cash in their business to get themselves to seven figures smoothly. It's my main objective is to help people find the cash in their business. But what I'm here today to talk about is best explained by this really cool little toy that I just got in the mail today. And this little contraption, when you open it up, it springs into a reusable straw, which is really pretty awesome. The reason this is important today, and I'll put some information in the notes on how you can get this, but what this made me think of is what's very similar for a lot of people who I help. And what I help them do is make sense out of the questions they have that no other bookkeeper or accountant has ever answered. And I want to give you some tips on how you can make sure your bookkeeper and accountant are answering those questions. So hang on here today because I'm going to go over exactly how to tell them what you want. The reason that this triggered this thought is because when I get this as a final product, I don't know anything about the engineering schematics. I don't know anything about how you make the thing, the stuff that this is made of. I don't know what makes it sustainable instead of non-sustainable. I don't know those details. I know that I have a cool toy that I can open up, turn into a straw just like that, use at a restaurant, then I can pull this out, use this little squeegee here to clean it. I know all of that. That's all I need to know. And you as an entrepreneur don't need to know how the sausage is made, how somebody can tell you what your bank balance is going to be next week or next month to kill all that amazing frustration that you're sitting on going, is the other shoe going to drop? What if I don't make any sales next month? What happens to my money when is the cash coming in that I've just sold all this stuff? I have a profitable business, but I'm not seeing any cash. All of those questions can be answered by just telling your bookkeeper or your accountant a couple of things. And it all comes down to context, okay? It all comes down to context. Right now, you might just be getting numbers on a piece of paper once a month, and they really mean nothing to you because there's no context to put them in. Anytime you make a business decision, you're thinking of context. And the way that you get your numbers should be no different. So the two things I'm going to talk about here are really, really simple. One is time, and one is expectations. Okay? And what I'll tell you is that your numbers make no sense to you unless you know them inside of these contexts. What do I mean by time? Tell your bookkeeper that when you get your numbers each month, when you get your financial statements, you don't just want to get, for example, the October financial statement. You want to get a financial statement that shows you how your numbers have done month to month to month to month to month, January to February to March to April to May to June. So just tell them very simply, send me my financial statements with numbers in each column for what's happened each month. And I'll circle back to why in a minute, but that's your number one to your bookkeeper. The number two to your bookkeeper is expectations. So this gets a little hairier, but a lot of times you know in your head what you think the numbers are going to be each month. You know how much you think you're going to sell. I talk about this a lot on other videos about how you really can forecast the cash flow in your business pretty easily. So you want him to compare what actually happened in the month to what you expected to happen in the month. Okay? And then you can see what those differences are over here. And that right there is what gives you something as a business owner that you can do something with. That gives you the final straw in a way that you can say, okay, now I'm going to use this to drink all my sodas or my water or whatever it's going to be, and I'm going to give them to my children or however you're going to deal with this straw. You deserve to get your numbers in a final package as well. And these are the two things you need to do to ask for that. That's it. Tell them, I don't want to get my profit and loss statement anymore with just numbers on it. I want you to show me how those numbers in each of those lines has changed over time. How has my revenue changed? How have my expenses changed? And how has my net income changed? You can tell a lot from this story. You can see if things are going in the same direction or if one's going up and the other's going down unexpectedly. All of a sudden you have the context that you deserve to have. You shouldn't be feeling like you're an imposter or the other shoe's going to drop when there are just a few very easy things you can ask the people who support you to do for you so that you get a final product and not just some picture of the sausage being made of your cash flow, which is so important to you. I hope this has been useful to you. If it has, please like it, give me some comments, give me feedback. I want to continue to do videos that serve you. So I love your feedback in whatever form it takes. And in addition, if you know anybody who is very frustrated with the bookkeeping they currently have, please go ahead and share this with them so that they also can have the same advantage you do now. Thanks so much. Have a great day.